Hi people, and this is a video about the vigil we had for Henry Nowak outside Kirkcaldy Police Station on Tuesday the 16th of June, and this is the plaque that we put down for him, a tribute from the people of Scotland, Henry Nowak, in remembrance of Henry Nowak, who died aged 18 after police contact with Hampshire Police. And just that's a plaque there, and it's in the video. And we honour his life with dignity, and we stand with his family in compassion. You know, it's on our website, and you can go and look at it. And we'll upload it at the end of this video, alongside the 5 other men who have came into police contact with that one station and have died. So there was Scott Hooper. Scott died in 2024. There was Joseph Snedden. He died in 2022. Aged 37. Stephen Spike Campbell. He was 2022 as well. There's Stephen Spike Campbell there. Shiki Bayou, 2015. The one who only got the inquiry. Nothing came yet. And Mark Hamilton was 2020. It's in the video. It was a really nice day. It was just a small group of us. It doesn't matter about numbers. It's the reason why we were there. We stood in compassion and unity. These people have all been failed by this former judge, Brackadale, who got his cash. The goal justifies the means. £50 million, and just didn't put his signature to paper about any findings. All these people jumped ship. So the last chief inspector in Livingston, he's away to Ireland. Good luck there. That's who's in charge of the Police Federation and other whatever. And it's all just a ruse. It's a ruse, sadly. Nothing will come of the Nowak family for the systems that they have in place. Anyway, £50 million, that cost the taxpayer up here in Scotland, and nothing, just people's CVs were enhanced and their pockets lined. Anyway, you'll find any information about what's going up here in Scotland on our website, on Armed Scotland. I mean, we've been trying for years to bring awareness, transparency, and reporting on what is actually going on, not just isolated in the police. The justice system, the NHS, councils, etc, etc, etc. The story goes on. Anyway, I'll let you watch the video. It's about 6 minutes long. It was a nice day, and nice to spend it with people who came in to show their respects.
Okay folks, thanks for coming then to the vigil in remembrance on the 16th of June, Kirkcaldy. Friends, neighbours, families and members of the public, thank you for standing here today. We gather in compassion, in dignity and in truth. We gather for Henry Nowak, an 18-year-old boy who died after coming into police contact in December 2025. And we also gather to honour 5 other men whose deaths after police contact in Scotland remain unanswered. Today is not a protest of anger. Today is a vigil of remembrance and a public demand for the truth. We stand here because silence helps no one and because families deserve answers, not delays. Across Scotland, the UK and every community represented in the comments we received this week, one message is clear. People are shocked, people are grieving, people are asking why, and people are tired of waiting years for answers that never come. In just 5 days, over 1,000 people viewed our vigil announcement. They wrote things like horrific, shocking, why is this not in the media? 5 deaths from one station, what's going on? These men must not be forgotten. This needs broadcasting everywhere. There are no political statements, these are human reactions to human loss, and they show the public is paying attention, even when institutions hope they are not. Concerns about the Nowak family case. Let us be absolutely clear, our concerns about the Nowak family case do not come from the BBC We come from what we have lived through here in Scotland and from the failures we have witnessed with our own eyes. Only one man, Shiki Bayu, who received a public inquiry. None of the white men mentioned who died after police contact were given the same treatment. And even the one inquiry that was granted collapsed in credibility. Lord Brackendale resigned, the Scottish Police Federation challenged his impartiality, a judicial review was looming, and then the entire legal team withdrew. This was after £50 million of public money had already been spent. We are still waiting for freedom of information to confirm the full cost and the further anticipated costs. When that information is released, it will be published on our website for everyone to see. So yes, we have warranted concerns about whether the Nowak family will receive the truth they deserve, because we have seen delays, obstruction, legal manoeuvres and families left without answers. We also recognise a common pattern. A pattern that has played out in Scotland is now playing out in England. Every one of the men who died after police contact in Scotland was smeared, and now we see the same tactic was used against Henry Nowak. This is not a coincidence, this is not isolated, this is a common theme in police-involved deaths right across the UK. A call to the Nowak family. To the Nowak family and to every family seeking truth, you must obtain the police Tetra communications from the night Henry died. Tetra is the encrypted police radio system, the earpiece to control room audio, the live transmissions, the real-time instructions, the status update, the short data messages and the internal command decisions. This is the only complete, unedited, real-time record of what happened on that field. And it can be obtained via via subject access request made under Section 15 of the UK GDPR 2018 and the Data Protection Acts. Without Tetra, you're only seeing the edited version. With Tetra, you see the truth. The names. Today we lay a plaque in remembrance for Henry and the 5 other men whose names Scotland must never forget. Shiki Bayu, Mark Hamilton, Stephen Spike Campbell, Joseph Snedden and Scott Hooper. In total, 6 lives, 6 families, 6 unanswered losses. The names will not be erased, their stories will not be buried, their families will not stand alone. And so today we say this with one voice. A plaque for Henry Nowak should lie outside every police station in the United Kingdom, a reminder that every life matters, every death matters, and every unanswered question must be answered. To everyone who travelled here, to everyone who commented, shared or spoke out, we extend a big thank you. Your presence is an act of solidarity. Your compassion is an act of resistance. Your voice is part of a growing national call for truth. Let this vigil be light in the darkness. Let this plaque be a promise. And let this gathering be a message to every institution in this country. Scotland does not forget its sons. Scotland does not abandon its families. And Scotland will not stop asking for the truth. May I ask that we close by saying the Serenity Prayer. Those who don't know, they can see the plaque at either side, so please feel free to join in. God grant us the serenity to accept the things that cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Before we go, we invite everyone here to join us in a moment of unity and reflection. Go in peace, go in unity, and go in solidarity. We leave you with a piece of music for a few moments of reflection. Thank you.
Thanks.